Today, we are going to break down that beautiful mineral called magnesium. It's not only good as an electrolyte, it has many freaking fantastical purposes, and you must consume it. Take it either on the skin or orally when you're doing carnivore, keto, or low carb, high fat, or pay the price.
Magnesium oxide has a low absorption rate. Magnesium citrate has a medium absorption rate. Magnesium glycinate has a high absorption rate. And magnesium threonate also has a high absorption rate.
Welcome everyone, welcome to my very humble channel. Now, today I was riding thunder and I got a friggin' branch twig right in my eye. So it might be a little red, but I digress. It was so friggin' beautiful, amazing. The guys are continuing to build my barn and my house. But let's get right on into the subject of magnesium. Now, this is a mineral that you can't really find in your food, in your meat, in your plant, because our soils have been over farmed and there's not a lot of magnesium in the soil for us eating any plants, and definitely not for the animals that we consume. There are so many different types of magnesium. People tend to just go to the store or Whole Foods or some health store and just buy any type of magnesium. The type is very important. Now, in this video, I'm not going to go through all the different types. I'm going to talk about the one that I always talk about, which is magnesium glycinate, which is a very highly absorbable type of magnesium. This is the one I recommend. Also, for those who are having severe leg cramps, who cannot take orally magnesium glycinate for any other reason, you could take a magnesium chloride on the skin only, not, did I say oral? If you can't take magnesium glycinate oral, then you want to take a transdermal magnesium lotion, spray, or gel on the skin, especially on the area that you're locking up or cramping. But let's go more into this video I found with a guy sort of breaking down some of these types of magnesium. Now that you've seen some of the different types of magnesium through that visual, we know now that magnesium oxide, which people use to poop, it's very gentle on the stomach, helps draw water to the colon. So does citrate, but they're not as absorbable. Like, you would never use magnesium oxide for your central nervous system. Citrate also draws water, not that great for your central nervous system, sleep, and hormones. No. But magnesium glycinate, L-threonate, I keep saying it wrong, L-threonate can get past the blood-brain barrier. But the one that you really want, if you don't have like depression or headaches, the one that you really want to go for is the glycinate. Now, some of you have a histamine reaction to the glycinate, so you could do, for the short term until you fix that gut wall, magnesium transdermal chloride on the skin. You can do a gel or spray or a lotion. Now, there is malate, there's bicarbonate, there's a bunch of different kind, but I know for the short term, I really love for people to use magnesium chloride only on the skin if you have a histamine response, like severe histamine, because 9 times out of 10, if you're having a histamine response to glycinate, then you will to also citrate, bicarbonate, malate. So, but if you don't have a histamine response to glycinate, then let's go for the one that's chelated and way more absorbable, can get into the bloodstream pretty quickly and start doing the magic. So what is that magic? As you know, a lot of you guys are suffering from an electrolyte imbalance, and it's just not sodium and potassium, it's also magnesium. So this is helping with the fluid balance in your body. Yes, it helps. It's electrically charged, so it helps fluid go into the cell. A lot of people who don't take magnesium are constantly feeling dehydrated on these low carb diets. But that's not all. There are so many things um, that magnesium does. Like it helps to regulate calcium, because you could eat all of these high foods that have calcium in it. Meats have calcium in it. You need something to balance and regulate the calcium. That would be magnesium. So when people say like, oh, you can't do a carnivore diet because it's so acidic and calcium is building up in the body, that's not true if you make sure you balance your electrolytes, that mineral called magnesium. So we have to take things with a grain of salt. This whole carnivore and fruit thing is so stupid. I can't even handle it, especially the problem with fructose, sugar, literally creating a glycation process, damaging of cells, high blood sugar, but that's a whole nother video. Let's get more into magnesium. Helps the production of DHEA, which is the precursor to your sex hormones. It helps with the production of testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone. When I was doing a ketogenic diet early on and I wasn't getting in enough magnesium, that's how I developed severe case of melasma. Now, I had it everywhere. I mean, you saw this melasma all over my face. And I would read these forums saying, once you have not magnesium, sorry, that's a Freudian slip. Once you have melasma, you can never get rid of it. Well, once I figured out that I wasn't taking enough magnesium and then made sure that I took in my magnesium glycinate every freaking day, that's when the melasma started going away and not coming back. And I think a lot of women that have this hyperpigmentation of the skin, they don't know this. So they just eat a standard American diet where they're either trying to be healthy or it's just standard, and they're not giving the body what it needs to balance its hormones, which is why I do think that me, post-menopause now, I'm still maintaining muscle and a lean mass because I'm taking in enough of my magnesium and my minerals to help support my adrenal function. Very, very important to take magnesium for just your freaking hormones. Also your thyroid hormone. Your thyroid hormones, rather. You need magnesium for your reproductive hormones, for your thyroid hormones, and hello, for insulin. Insulin. So you're not insulin resistant. You become more insulin sensitive with magnesium glycinate, which is chelated, or just magnesium, the mineral. So a lot of people they can't stabilize their blood sugar, they can't stabilize their cortisol, they can't get into a lifestyle of like go, stop, go, which is like stress and then relaxation. And magnesium helps with the production of melatonin. It helps to balance your blood sugar, and it helps with cortisol, and it helps with insulin. You're really going to notice the health issues of not taking enough magnesium in time. Now, it took me 5 years. You'll start showing those symptoms of either brain fog or locked up calves, or you're locked up in the ribs, the dehydration, the hormone problems, the thyroid, the reproductive hormonal issues, the inability to balance your calcium, sleep better, melatonin production. There are so many things that magnesium does, and we just lose it very easily on a carnivore diet. You can't get it in the meat. So whoever told you that you can, run, Forrest, run. If you're having problems trying to figure out what magnesium is best for you, it seems confusing, but it's not, because a lot of people just go to their local store and just buy magnesium. They don't realize that they're all different, and some are very low, have a very low absorption rate, and some have a higher one, like the threonate, which is really just good for the brain. It's not going to help you with the hormones or the central nervous system like glycinate. And if you have a problem or histamine, you can do transdermal. Book a consultation if you feel like you need help. My Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business Person. I do run a course that's month to month. And as you guys know, if you check out my video as what's going on, why have I not dropped the 30-day challenge or my book. Go watch that video. I'll try to link it after this. And I'm out. Energy. I'm so excited. I'm going to start showing you guys more of this house build, guys. It's coming. This house build is coming. It's been a long time. And I need to find a home, because like your home is where you take your hat off.